Hey there everyone, it's Lauren here, only Shade Drops back for a new video. Last Monday you did not get some Eurovision news, but this Monday you are getting them. I'm gonna do some news about the past 2 weeks. I hope you're doing well. Doing really good here. So yeah, last Monday as I said on Blue Sky, I didn't feel like doing Eurovision news because I basically had nothing to talk about, and I don't want to do videos just to do videos. I want to actually talk about some stuff. This week we have some more things we can talk about, so it's gonna be fun. Just before I start, don't forget to put a little like, you can subscribe, follow me on social media, Blue Sky, Instagram, links are in the description below. I'll try to timestamp everything so you can go really to what interests you. Um, yeah, let's just start right away. By the way, if you have some Eurovision related news that I did not talk about in any of my videos, you can just tell me in the comments below and I will make sure to give me sources and I will make sure to include it in my next Eurovision news video. So let's start with some participation confirmations. Luxembourg confirmed they're gonna do their national final once again and participate in next Eurovision. We have got some news that Luzac was in their songwriting camp. Same thing for Rhythmic Soulwave, who took part in Luxembourg Song Contest this year. Rafaela, I think, and Child. So four past participants of the Luxembourg Song Contest could be quite interesting. I really liked Luzac's song this year. Was not the biggest fan of the live performance, but the song was really solid, maybe a bit too ambitious with the staging, but he's really an artist with quite some potential. Rhythmic Soulwave brought some very interesting genre that I really want to see more in national finals and maybe in Eurovision, so that could be very interesting. Also, let's remember that so far into their comeback, Luxembourg has a 100% qualification rate, two participations, two qualifications. I mean, since they came back, Tali brought them a left side of the scoreboard result with Fighter, and Laura Thorne got what, 21st, 22nd, something like that, which is a qualification. So pretty good record track right now for Luxembourg. Other country that confirmed participation is Albania. As always, they're gonna do the Festival Kendis. I am always very excited to see what they are going to do there. The new system worked really well this year. It felt like an actual competition where anything could happen, and I'm very happy that they got a very good result with Škoda Electronica, a top 10, and I hope they can keep on going. I really hope to see Arilena Ara, Samantha Caravello, who should have taken part, I think, last year or 2 years ago, but decided to pull out. Want to see my boy Gheorghe Caccinari back. Alban Ramosai. Would be nice to see people like Florimo Maiesi, Cruzita, Fifi, artists like that. Really, every single year I'm looking forward to Festival Kangas. Norway has also confirmed their Eurovision 2026 participation. I think they opened the submissions for Melody Grand Prix. I'm always quite hyped about Melody Grand Prix, even though this year was not as great as usual. It still ended up giving us a fantastic entry for Norway. So yeah, very curious to see what they're gonna do. They have a very good track record. Their last non-qualification was in 2016, so 9 years since they didn't flop in the semifinal. It will be 10 years in 2026, so let's see if they can keep this very good record track. Also, the Finnish national final Udin Musiikkipalli, I never know how to pronounce it, UMK, are gonna open their submission for a week starting the 18th of August. UMK became such a powerhouse of a national final, so can't wait to see what's gonna happen next year in that national final. I'm always so excited to for UMK, especially this year, they got Sergio Hein to do the stagings, so most of them looked wonderful. Goldilocks staging is the best staging I saw all year, along with JJ staging probably, both done by Sergio Hein, I believe. So I can't wait to see what's gonna happen in UMK next year. It's such a quality national final, and I mean Erika Wigman won it, but Goldilocks also would have been a great entry. Erika Wigman had a very good song. It's a great entry. Goldilocks would have also been great. Vivi would have been great. Nelly Matola would have been great. Nea River had a good song. Costa had a good song. It was a very, very high quality national final. Alright, so that's it for participation confirmations and national final news. Now we are gonna dig into some different subjects. Alright, so first of all, San Marino, RTV, I'm quoting your voix here to discuss Eurovision concerns with EBU and other small states. Remember some of the declarations they had about the televote. There's a quick quote about Eurovision about that their head of delegation said. It said, "We'll discuss with the organizers and the other small states. We will evaluate participation, which I would like to maintain, but only if there are conditions of dignity." Let's see what they mean by conditions of dignity. I'm really hoping that we manage to keep San Marino in the contest. They're really always such a breath of fresh air. And honestly, the only moment of the year that we really hear about San Marino is during Eurovision, so it would be such a shame to not have them there anymore. It's such a great platform for artists from there, even though sometimes, well, they do send artists that are not from San Marino, like Gabri Ponte, Italian, Serhat, Turkish, but it's always so nice to see San Marino in Eurovision. So yeah, hoping they stay. I'm quite curious to see what is going to happen next between them and the EBU. Talking about that, I'm going now to read to you an article from vg.no, which is a Norwegian website, about discussions from NRK, the Norwegian broadcaster, and the EBU. The title of the article is "NRK wants to change the voting rules." I'm quoting the article. So, in Tuesday's meetings of the Broadcasting Council, NRK's head of delegation Mads Sturklepp was clear that the current regulations must be changed. It was the imbalance between popular votes and jury votes in Israel's case, as well as a large state campaign from Israel before this year's final, that formed the basis for most of the 97 inputs that had been received by the Broadcasting Council on the matter. 97 inputs. Quote, "We have reported concerns to the EBU and asked for a revision of the regulations, and from what I understand, this is what will now happen." He added that in the EBU's view, it is not a violation of the regulations that, for example, state authorities, as in Israel's case, support their national participants. And for information, this is on the article. This year, as last year, Israel ran extensive campaigns for its participation on YouTube and social media, as well as in Times Square in New York. Quote, "We at NRK," a Norwegian broadcaster, "believe this is unfortunate and think it is important to have regulations that keep competition apolitical. We'll follow up on this at future meetings and put pressure on the case," he said. Also, today it's allowed to vote 20 times by credit card and 20 times by phone, and that's something NRK wants the EBU to look into. Mats Turklepp gave examples that show that this year there were 80 votes for Israel from people who had not seen the program, did not watch Eurovision, and voted a lot from Israel. We talked about that on the channel. Quote, "We see that this can open up for coordinated and strategic voting," unquote. And he also said, he asked for access to the figures for the Norwegian votes during this year's Eurovision, that the EBU denied, with the explanation that when the figures were published, there was a risk that someone could analyze their way into a way to manipulate the system. The voting question will be discussed in the BU's. The article says steering group. I'm guessing it's a translation error, and they mean reference group, which Norway is not a member, this summer, while all participating countries will meet for a larger meeting in Croatia this autumn. So that is what we know about these conversations that happened during the Broadcasting Council and NRK's request. Last news, quick one. We talked about that a lot. Ana Maria Bordas, who was the content director at the Spanish broadcaster RTV and head of the Spanish delegation, RTVE, sorry. We know RTV is pretty vocal on the case about Israel's participation and the voting regulations and everything. She now started her role as head of the Eurovision reference group. When speaking to RTV, she commented, I'm quoting from Eurovoix, I hope the new reference group will work as a united team for the benefit of all participating members to strengthen and enhance the Eurovision Song Contest. I look forward to working closely with the organizers of the next festival in Austria to make the 2026 edition special and with the EBU to contribute new ideas. So yeah, pretty curious what this is gonna give us. The next reference group meeting is this summer, so we might get some big news very soon. So yeah, I think that was it for the Eurovision news of this week. I hope you liked this this little news, or maybe not. So, and that I managed to keep you informed about everything that happens in the Eurovision sphere. Don't forget, if you have any news that I did not talk about, you can tell me in the comments, give me sources, and I will talk about it in the next video. Maybe next Monday, maybe another Monday. It will depend on how much information we get. And I will make a post on Blue Sky about whether or not I am gonna do Eurovision news next Monday. When maybe I'll do a post Sunday, or next Monday if I do not get to do one. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please put a little like, subscribe. You can follow me on social media, Blue Sky, Instagram. Links are in the description below. I will see you there. Bye bye.